Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, everybody. I'm lost in all of my tabs once again. Why does this always happen? Also, hello, Debo. How are you? I feel like you're always the first one in. It's very impressive, actually. Can you all hear me all right? I don't know if I'm talking too quiet. Here, let me move my mic a little bit. Ugh. Okay. All right. I think this should be good. Okay. I don't have like a ton of art I need to do left because I did submit my the last of my files last night for charms, but I do have a few peeker like merch things that I have to get done and also some stamp rally things. So I'm gonna work on that today. Yeah. One of the things that I'm like unsure about what I want to do is like how I want to render this artwork because I don't want to over render it, but I also don't want to like under render it. I don't know. I'm like having a little bit of a crisis in terms of how I want to render things. Because I feel like I see some people with really cute rendering styles and I was like, wow, I want to do that. And then I try it and then my brain breaks and I don't have any understanding or knowledge on how to do it. I mean, I could probably do it, but it'll probably take me way. I'm a little bit stuck. But I have a few like render references up in front of me that hopefully I can use as a starting point, because I want to keep it relatively simple. So we'll see how I can do this. All right. I need to finish this piece though. This is for the Valentine's Day thing. I want to turn these into the like prints that people can get as well. So that's also part of it. I don't know how much interest there is in, aside from like from what the subscribers has basically indicated. For Valentine's from me, like little Valentine Miao prints. But I do want to send a bunch out to subscribers and whatnot, so hopefully at least I can get a few. I know, I'm always hesitant to get prints of myself because I feel like it's like very big ego, and I'm like, I don't have that, and have imposter syndrome. I was like, no one's gonna want me, my art of me, what the heck, no. So that's been a time. Tora, hello. Yeah, so I'm not sure how I want to render this. Part of me is like, what if I just like basically didn't? But then I just feel like this feels so incomplete. I don't know, I wish I had more brain cells about rendering and stuff, because I feel like my rendering is not the greatest. It's probably my weakest point. And I have negative patience to learn. Which is probably bad, but you know, what can you do? I look at some people's rendering styles and I'm like, wow, this is so nice. It doesn't even look that complicated. It looks so nice, but I'm lacking in the brain power to make it work. So I'm just like looking at some people's rendering styles on my, I have a big like folder that just has a bunch of people's artwork on it as poses, like pose reference and rendering and style and stuff like that, and I basically look at this every day and I just stare at it constantly. Okay, I have a few ideas, so let's just send it. Fuck it, whatever. I think my fear is that, especially with hair, I either over or under render hair. So I don't know. Hold on, let's see. What if I just chuck this out? Okay, let me think. I think my biggest problem is I'm not very confident in my color theory, especially now. So I don't feel very confident in rendering. With chibis, I feel like it's really easy to kind of just cheat a little and make it look half decent with cheating methods. Because with chibis, I don't think people really care too much about like light source and whatnot, but that's not really the case with like more, you know, illustration pieces. So then I'm stuck with an inability to draw. I also wasn't sure if I was going to stream today, hence the title. Because I woke up kind of late. I had so some people know I moved semi-recently and my house was under renovation forever, but we're finally getting like major furniture pieces in. And so today we finally got our couch, yippee! Which I'm very, very excited about, but I did have to wake up to let the people in and all that stuff this morning. And then I went back to sleep and then woke up super fucking late. This keeps happening where I like wake up in the morning to help let the delivery people in, and then I'm up for not even that long, just like a very short period of time, and then I go back to sleep and suddenly it's like 2 or 3 p.m. Which is so healthy and so helpful. I know. So that's been my struggle. And so I was gonna stream art earlier in the day, but I didn't even get to really eat like lunch until I don't know what time, like 3 or 4. So, because it took a while to get food and whatnot, I was like, I don't know if I'll stream because it's too late. But right now I'm in a fuck it we ball kind of mood because I have so much stuff I want to get done. I'm also having like, I don't want to call it art block because I don't think it's really art block, but I'm having trouble figuring out what merch I want to make because I feel like this is my last opportunity for a little while to really make merch, you know, because I'm taking a pretty big break from cons for the next semester, which I'm trying not to think too much about because it makes me sad. Because then I won't see some of my friends very much unless I like go out and seek them, you know, and I'm really bad at that. But like I didn't sign up for Anime Boston or Kumori Con or anything like that, like the bigger cons. Anything I have to travel, anything that's like 3 days, I didn't even sign up for. So I was like, I don't have the capacity to do these. But yeah, anyway, so since Impulse LA is basically my last opportunity to really try and make new merch, I've been thinking a lot about what I want to make, but I can't think of anything that feels worthwhile, you know? Like, I'm already set on charms, I can't really make much else, so basically with charms, the thing that I made the most of was I made new Uma charms, so I made like Manhattan Cafe, Maruzensky, I redid Teo, who else did I draw? Seiyun Sky, I don't remember who else I drew, but yeah, basically I drew all these like Umas and then called it a day. And I wanted to make more Uma art, especially because it's Year of the Horse, and I just think it's too fucking good to miss out on the opportunity, especially because Impulse LA is during like Lunar New Year's, and I just feel like it's the perfect time to do Uma art. And then I don't really know what I want to make. So I was thinking about making like stickers, and then I didn't really like any of the ideas that I had, or I felt like somebody else had already done that in a way that I feel like I don't want to do too similarly. Like, I have an idea and then I see that someone has already done it, and I'm like, maybe I don't do that so I don't step on any toes. Plus, I don't know if it'll be all popular. Like, if someone else has like kind of the exact same product, just different artwork. So it's been a little bit of a dilemma for me. And yeah, and then also like I'm not sure what Nikkei art I want to make. It's all a disaster. Hi Lonnie, how are you? Welcome back. Yeah, and so like I'm just kind of stuck. Like, I was gonna make omomoris for Uma, because I already have my Pride omomori set, right? And so I was like, oh, I'll make omomori for Uma and call it Umamori. Because I have so many brain cell, right? I have so many brain cell to say like, oh, it's Umamori, it sounds cute. But I kind of couldn't really figure out a way I wanted to go about it. I had some ideas, but yeah, Umamori. But I had some ideas, but I wasn't like completely sold on how I was gonna execute. So I kind of shelved it for now. I don't know. Having merch ideas is hard right now. Because then also it's like, oh, if I'm stuck with this stock for a long while because I'm not doing cons, then, you know, what am I gonna do with all this extra stuff if I'm not gonna be tabling for a long while? So I'm just having a dilemma on like, I want to make new merch, but I don't know what merch to make. And then I don't know what to do with the fact that I'm gonna have all this extra merch left over and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it because I'm not tabling as much anymore and blah 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 blah, and it's just like infinite dilemma. So that's been my crisis. I was up pretty late last night trying to finish the last of my charms. So I finished like the Manhattan Cafe charm and Marzensky charm like super last minute. My manufacturer gave me an extra day because she was like, yeah, if you want you can make a couple more designs if you have them planned and just submit it tomorrow. I was like, okay. So I like stayed up yesterday. I didn't stream, I don't think. Just like grinding out the charms and finding out what needed to be restocked and whatnot, which was really helpful. So I had the opportunity to make more Uma merch in that capacity, but it's nothing new. And as popular as the Uma charms are, like my claw machine charms are, I don't know. I don't know if they're like popular enough to warrant continuing the series. I don't know. Part of me loves it and I really like the idea, but I don't know if other people care too much about the idea. Like, I think it's a, ooh, cool, and then kind of move on. Which is fine. But just means that the merch doesn't have as much longevity. And I don't think Uma's going anywhere. Compared to, like, other things. I think I have a really decent grasp on what merch and what things have staying power. Like, for example, I got into VTubers very early because I was just into it, and then I was like, I bet this is gonna be big. And it was, because of COVID, especially. And even VTubers are now present and prevalent in Artist Alley, right? So that was like a great investment. And I think Uma has the same or similar staying power. Because I think there's a large percentage of artists that have a perception that something is going to be popular because it's popular amongst artists. but then your sales are basically just other artists, and it's not typically people outside of that, which makes it hard, you know. I think it's because a lot of artists and whatnot are in very insular communities, so it's not surprising, and I don't think it's anyone's fault. I think market research is hard when you're not really in as many places or communities and whatnot. So I don't really blame anyone for that. But I do think Uma is something that will probably stay relevant, at least in the anime space, for a good amount of time. Because a lot of people are getting emotional attachment to like real horses, kind of like people got real attachment or like emotional attachment to VTubers. I think because there's some reality component to it, it's a big reason why it has as much staying power. Another one that I think is also kind of hasn't really faded away, in my opinion, but is still, that's basically still around. I think, for example, like Nier has never really gone anywhere. It's not like a hit thing, but Nier is pretty consistently there. So like some video games are pretty consistent. But I was thinking of like Freerun. I don't think Freerun merch is going anywhere anytime soon. I think it's just like such a unique experience, I guess. I say as I actually have not watched any Freerun. I've only read a little bit of the manga a long time ago. Once upon a time when a friend was like, "Yeah, you should read this." And I was like, "What is it?" He's like, "I'm so obsessed with this manga. It's called Freerun. It's like really, really good." And this was like when Freerun was still being like serialized or first serialized, because there's only like a volume or two out at the time. And this friend of mine, has some crazy power to manifest animes of like every single like hidden gem manga or light novel, and it's really impressive. Because then a few years later, you know, Freerun is announced to get an anime, and I immediately texted him and I was like, "Did you see this?" And I was like, "Are you fucking psychic?" And he's like, "I had no idea this was coming, but here we are anyway." So maybe I should just like have him, maybe I should just make merch of whatever the fuck he's like currently engaging in. He did not get into Uma though. Also, like, for Nikkei, there's some merch I want to make. But I don't know what merch I want to make for it, because right now the only Nikkei merch I really have is the standees, which I think is like not the most accessible price point for everybody. And part of the reason for that is because they're really, really high effort pieces. Because I do like the front and backs, you know. And then I have a few peekers, but you know, what can I do about that? How dare you only have 100 or 308 subs? Sorry, my bad, bro. I don't know. I only started dual. I think it's been like about a year since I started really dual streaming on YouTube. You deserve more than that. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. YouTube is not my primary platform, though I'm hoping to kind of like shift over to YouTube a little bit more and make more YouTube content. But it's a little bit difficult with my current lifestyle, being that I'm a grad student. So, oops. Yeah, I'm just a little guy, you know. And I don't really mind just being a little guy. It's been actually really funny because anyone who's on like VTuber Twitter probably sees this post that like, what's your unpopular opinion, that will have literally like, it's the Flynn Rider meme, like everyone's pointing a knife at you. And every time that comes around, I always see shit about like big creator, small creator. And Mamie posted this thing, it's like, my hot take is that everybody should just mind their own fucking business. And I'm like, that's so true. But I think people, like, one thing that I see a lot is that people complain that big creators only interact with big creators. And while that has some truth to it, I think it's more so that big creators only interact with people who have been vetted by other big creators. And what I mean by that is like, specifically, they look and see if you have mutuals with them, and if you are being followed by someone they know or they like trust or whatever, like, which is often another big VTuber, they'll follow you if you meet them. Which is why I'm just a little guy, but I have a lot of larger VTubers as mutuals in comparison to, you know, my size, which would be kind of unexpected. So it's not really a size problem, it's more like a trust problem. What are you getting your degree in? Master's or PhD? I'm getting my master's in business administration, so, or business management. I don't know, it's an MBA. MBA is like so freaking vague. It's just general MBA. But I'm getting a few certificates. So I'm getting a certificate in marketing, and I'm getting a certificate in people and strategy, I believe is the other one. And I also came out with I already got a corporate finance or financial accounting certificate. So I've come out with 2 certificates already. So I'm entering my second semester. It's a 2-year program, which is partially why my schedule is going to get even more hectic, because I decided to take a little easy for my first semester because I wasn't sure how hectic it was going to be. And then I had a whole fiasco where I had to end up dropping a class, so then that caused problems. That made it so that it's a little bit difficult for me to graduate on time if I don't take an extra class. So I'm taking 6 classes total next semester, which is 14 units, which is a lot. But it's split across 2 modules, quote unquote modules, which are basically like semester split in half. So I think 1 or 2 of my classes are full semester, and then the other ones are half semester classes. So I think at any given time I'm taking 4 classes, which is still rough, which is still gonna kick my ass super hard. So I don't know what my stream schedule is gonna look like, but not like I've been streaming super on a super consistent schedule anyway, because hell knows I'm awful with it right now. School kicking my ass has been like the definition of my life recently. But I've been wanting to stream more while I'm on break, but you know, that's a lot. I was in grad school for 7 years and it was both awesome and terrible at the same time. I'm really enjoying grad school. I really like my school a lot. I like the people there. I know that people view management, like business management and business school, kind of as a networking more than anything kind of place. You know, this is where you make friends and try to get nepoed into somewhere kind of thing. But I feel like I'm actually learning something compared to, you know, undergrad, where I feel like even though I was a STEM student, I didn't feel like I learned all that much. But, you know. You're on VGen. I heard it's really hard to get in. I was an early adopter. I think I was in like wave 3 or something. So I'm actually one of the beta testing artists. So, and again, like kind of on the same note, that's a connections thing too. Like, one of my friends was in wave 1 and I think helped with some of the kickstarting of VGen and like very initial alpha testing. And so I think I got in really early. I actually, hold on, I don't even know. Does it say on my profile? Let's see. Yeah, I was in beta batch 3. So I've been on VGen for a very long time, and it wasn't until maybe like off-kai last year, so like June-ish of last year, that I started getting pretty consistent commissions on VGen. Because I never really advertise my VGen, honestly. Maybe I should, but commissions are not really the thing I have the most time in the world for. So I end up doing a lot more graphics commissions, which is honestly fine by me because that's what I actually have training in. Fun fact, the only art class I've ever taken in my life was a graphic design class, specifically a typography class. And then I just have fun making signatures because I have cute handwriting, I think. So people have been requesting the signature commissions for a while, and I'm more than happy to continue doing them. That's neat. Yeah. Happy birthday, I can't believe I caught this time around. I hope your birthday has been amazing and you got to share with all the people you love in your life and your Twitch chat. Oh, Meadows. How it's not my birthday. I feel like happy birthday to you is just a greeting at this point. Do you say this to all the cat girls? It's like that kind of thing. One day, actually it's already happened. I was gonna say one day someone's gonna believe you and think that it's actually my birthday, but I'm like thinking about it and I was like, that's actually happened already. What is, you're the only cat girl streamer I talk to, typically they get I'm trying to think, what's current? Is it Sagittarius still? Is it Sagittarius right now? But I'm not. Oh, Aquarius? Anyway, I'm a Pisces. It's not my birthday! I guess, yeah, you started, watching during when I was streaming a lot more Apex, huh? No one wants to play Apex anymore. I guess I could ask Blur, because Blur plays Apex still. But he's much better than I am, so I feel like I'm gonna get absolutely fucking shit on if I ask Blur. Like, hey, do you want to play with 2-ton weights on your ankles and play Apex with me? I could probably ask him. But I haven't played the game in freaking eons. Not for any particular reason, other than I don't like queuing by myself in general in games. It's just, I think the thing I enjoy the most about games, and even competitive games, is playing with other people. So, everyone's kind of been over Apex, so yeah. It's way different. It's really, really fast-paced now. In a good way or a bad way? Is it fast-paced in a good way or a bad way? Also, like, what's meta? It's refreshing? Oh, that's good to hear. It's a bit of both. I think typically speaking. Do you feel like the state of the game right now is better than it has been in a long time? Because I feel like, you know, for the past several months, maybe 6 months-ish, everyone was like, I'm not gonna fucking play Apex, I'm not gonna touch that garbage game because it's just the state of the game is so awful. Do you feel like it's improved? It's much more ability-based? Oh, interesting. Are they trying to be more like a hero shooter? Because I feel like that's kind of weird for a... what is it called? Oh my god, my brain's breaking. For a BR. You get jumped on by everyone? I think so now. People got bored of the characters being all weak. That's fair. I kind of... Part of me was like, kind of appreciative of the fact that the game was not entirely skewed around specific characters. I don't know how balanced it is, if it's more ability and character focused. Like, you know, I think about like what happened to Overwatch, the fall of Overwatch being goats, you know, and then basically certain characters were way, way better and it was just stupid to play anything else. I didn't enjoy things like that because it makes it not as fun, right? And this is coming from a person who was literally playing tank, you know? So, and I was bitching about it. Everyone's OP, so everything is valid? Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, maybe I'll see and ask if, someone wants to play with me. I know a few people who have an interest in playing in general, but haven't played in a long time, so maybe I can convince people to re-download and play with me. If Blur is not willing or down or busy, you know. Everyone's playing Octane. Well, Octane's just fun to play, because he's just a fast character, no? See, I'm a stupid person, so I just play Loba because she's hot. I just play Loba because she's hot. That's it. That's the whole reason. I'm not gonna pretend otherwise. He got buff. Octane zooms. Oh shit. Loba's good too. I always thought Loba was a solid character just because like shop is pretty good and then repositioning is really good. She got a speed boost on teleports. Oh shit, nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the repositioning is just great in my opinion. I'm a big fan of that. I will say I'm pretty bad at throwing. I'm pretty bad at throwing the bracelet, but whatever. It's not like I'm a particularly skilled person anyway. I'm a super, super washed FPS gamer. Oops. Oh, that's too saturated. Yeah. So I haven't, like, played in a very, very long time. Pomarina. Pomaria? Pomarina! Hi, how are you today? Rev can jump like 70 meters over 15 seconds. Horizon can go lift can go up, lift her lift and glide off it. Same with Lifeline. Ash can dash around so you can do damage and jump on people's head. Jesus Christ. If the game is way faster, I feel like it'll take a second for me to definitely get used to it. But I mean, one thing that I've always really loved about Apex compared to other games, you know, is that it's so easy to go next. But I guess it's just a BR diff, you know. Have you drawn people in anime style? I think I would say I probably draw most people in I draw things in anime style. I hid the eyes because I was rendering, but I think I draw things typically pretty anime. I think I draw chibis the most, and then yeah. Do you Meadows, you asked this before. I literally have a frog on one of my files. I was like looking at my UMA files and found a frog. I found just one layer and it's just a frog. I have already drawn you a frog. I've drawn you a frog before! First time is free. This time is not free anymore. I think I draw animals really differently though. I got you to do it twice for free. When's the second time? True. It's true. It's true. That's fair. Let me see. Do I feel like this looks good with this? Do I get a frog as a present once every year? All right, come back when it's been 1 year. Wait. Did you literally start following me around my birthday? That is actually quite funny. Like, unironically around my birthday? Big if true. It's probably how the bit started. Yeah, I imagine that's probably where it started. I don't remember either. I don't even remember who I was playing Apex with. Probably Kuno? I don't know who else. Especially because I'm washed as fuck. Oh, okay, it was Kuno. I remember because I got you to sing happy birthday to him. I think it was his chat for— Oh, okay. I see, I see. That makes sense. So do you watch Kuno still? Do you watch him for his art or his games or his music streams? I think it's interesting whenever I hear people follow him for like non-art related reasons, because I think a majority of people follow him for art. Not to be said in a derogatory way or anything, just an observation. You know, because he's Mr. Popular. I didn't know he did music. Honestly, I just like the vibe when I watch. Don't watch as much Twitch as I used to. Yeah, that's relatable. He, plays guitar. I don't think he does any piano in stream. I don't think he has a piano. I asked him if he wanted to borrow mine, because I have an electric keyboard. So I was like, if you want to borrow it, you can. But I don't think he ever decided to play. I don't really care what people stream as long as I like them. Oh, interesting. I definitely feel like that's my kind of vibe. I don't really mind what people stream as long as like I think that the person is enjoyable. But I do think there's a lot more people who care more about the content, but I don't know. This is a thought that comes across my mind a lot. Like when I'm thinking about streaming, and while for the most part I do this as a hobby, like I do it for fun and it's just an extension of what the other things I do. I also think, you know, about very basic marketing things like what streams get the biggest numbers, like what type of streams do well, is there crossover between my audiences when I do those different streams? The answer is usually no, by the way. How many people are here just to watch me versus what I'm playing, and that kind of thing. As long as it's not something I don't like watching, yeah, no, for sure, same. I mean, like, for example, like, there's a lot of my streamers that I used to watch, you know, a long time ago when I was more actively watching streamers. Whenever they played, like, gacha games, like, specifically, like, Honkai or, Genshin, those were, like, the only streams of theirs that I didn't really watch, because I didn't really care about the gameplay of them. That's why I never played them. When I tried to stream something other than Apex, I lost everyone. People only cared for my Watson gameplay. Marvel's or Overwatch gameplay bores me to watch. Honestly, I can't watch, like, most esport things anymore. I think it's it's trauma. No, I'm kidding. It's not actually trauma, but I just don't have as much interest in it anymore. What if I... I mean, mostly like just watching friends. Most of my friends are competitive, so they play those games and I end up watching them. Only a few of them play single player games or arts and crafts. I see. Yeah, that's kind of relatable. I think the only time I really watch, you know, those type of games is when friends are streaming them. Like, I like to stop by and see how they do. And I think a lot of my friends are quite good at games, so I think it's enjoyable to watch them play. You know? Dude, my cable is so broken. I definitely need a new charging cable. Do you prefer single player games or do you prefer like multiplayer games or like competitive games yourself? Because I think for the longest time I was definitely on the competitive game side of things. Like when I was really into esports, it just was more enjoyable for me. But at this point, I'm like a single player / co-op kind of person. Like multiplayer or competitive doesn't appeal to me as much. I used to prefer competitive games, but it takes so much time. I don't have the time to be top ranks like I used to. Yeah, that's a big part of it for me too. I feel like I don't have as much time to just invest into getting good, you know? As much as I would like to, but as a result, it makes it kind of impossible to really have like a good time with the game. Because I think there's a large part of myself that when I do play competitive games, I want to be good. Like, you know, I want to do well. So then it feels kind of bad if I'm unable to. If I'm not playing as well as like pro players, I don't want to play competitive games. I'll just get upset if I'm not killing everyone and feeding my ego. Okay, I have never been super crazy good at games. Or at least like FPS games, because when I started playing, my first FPS game was Overwatch. When I first started playing, I was playing on like a shitty like the shittiest laptop ever. I was playing on a shitty laptop, getting about 10 to 12 frames. It was really hype. Got to gold, and I just played like tank and support, like off tank and support, and those are the roles I preferred to play, because definitely easier to play those roles with like low frame rate than higher frame rate, or like, you know, so real, we all had this shitty PC experience. Yeah. So, you know, what was I gonna say? So when I started playing Apex and I played on, you know, a better PC and stuff like that, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be so bad. This is gonna go really horrendously. I'm gonna be like the shittest player known to man. And it was like not too bad. But I still felt like dead weight, you know? Especially compared to people who just had so much more experience. And back when I was in esports, there was a lot of people who were super good at games, you know? That's just how it is. And so I just felt even more like inferior. It can definitely hurt the confidence. Yeah, I mean, I think I just, at the end of the day, I kind of just told myself, like, you know, you never really had the same opportunities as these people to play, and you don't really go as hard as them, so like, why do you expect to get as good as them? And then it kind of like put things into perspective for me. So I think after that I got a little better. That's how you have to look at it. Yeah, it's just a time investment thing, but I think as a result, there's a part of me that's like really reluctant to put in a ton of time into games, because it's like, well, if I put in time and I'm bad, then like, then it's a me problem, you know? Then that's just straight up a me problem. So nowadays I never like hard invest into a game. Yeah, what if I have skill issues? Yeah, I'm too much of a perfectionist. I think I'm too scared to be bad. I like to keep my status as a slightly above average gamer. I'm just slightly above average. I don't want to say that I'm good at games, but I don't think I'm bad at games either, and I don't think I'm average. I think I'm like slightly above average, and that's my happy spot, you know? I'm more than happy to be there. It's like I'm slightly above average and I have my moments. And I've accepted that that's my life. Yeah, but I've been like having a bit of a recent crisis about what I want to stream more of, because I think for me, the easiest thing for me to stream is art. It's just, this is what I started streaming. Like this is what I started streaming with, and I've done art for a very long time. I'm confident enough to draw on stream. It's very low-key, and it's easier to chat during it. But then I also want to do other things, but I never know what I want to do, and I know that I have an audience here for art, so I don't know. Omega crisis. I'm not the like, I don't think I'm the biggest like variety streamer for sure. I really do want to invest more into painting and creating as my hobby instead of playing games, try to replace it, because as I age too, I can keep getting better at art, whereas gaming is I can't peak when I'm 45. I want to be like that with art, but I can't bear to let someone watch me draw. I think the reason why I was not afraid to draw on stream is because I started as a traditional artist, and it's so easy for people to just look over your shoulder while you're drawing. It's like so common. You know, if I did a lot of architecture, painting, or not painting, but like ink drawings, and so I'd be out in public drawing, right? And so people would always stop and stare or like look over my shoulder and that kind of thing. And so even though I'm very, very self-conscious, I was like in the zone. So I got used to it. And so when it turned to digital art, even though I was not as confident with digital art, it didn't feel any different. If anything, it felt less stressful than drawing outside in person, because even though there might be more people watching me, they're not like physically right next to me, you know? And then I also got used to like drawing in public with one of my friends. We would go on like, we called them business lunches because we would always expense them, where we like basically meet and just work together. Which is also really, really helpful for that. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop rendering the hair more because I think I'm gonna, I don't think I need to overdo it. I don't think that's what bothers me though. I just hate how slow I am at drawing and especially painting. Dude, I'm so slow. Have you seen me? I'm fucking the most anciently slow thing ever. I feel like I'm so slow, especially compared to like a lot of my friends. I feel like they're all omega fast, you know? Like, I just feel definitely like the slow one of all my friends. Oops. I can get decent at drawing, but I always fuck up the painting part. I don't have a process and it takes forever and it looks like shit 90% of the time. I mean, I think it's just like a keep going until it sticks, right? At least that's how I kind of approach it. I think rendering is excuse me. I think rendering is the worst part for me too. I think rendering, I feel like whenever I render stuff, I'm like, wow, suddenly I feel like I can't do art. I feel like I'm shit. So I think it's like a byproduct, or I don't know what you would call it, but like an artifact of when I did, you know, more traditional stuff. So comparatively, my rendering sucks. And I wouldn't say I have a particular process aside from like the very basic sketch, line art, flat colors, and then pray. It's kind of how I go about it. I'm like never satisfied with my rendering. I just feel like I'm not all that great at it. But what can you do except practice? I mean, you don't have to render everything, in my opinion. I think you can just go about what the fuck am I drawing? Hold on. I need to but I definitely feel you. I think I'm kind of similar in how I feel about how my art ends up turning out most of the time. Whenever I submit art for a stamp rally, like for other people, I'm like, man, all these artists are so cracked, and then there's just me. I'm just a little guy. Like, I don't know if Tora's still here or not, but when Tora asked me if I wanted to do like the Temaku stamp rally with me, I was like, you want me to draw with you? you want me? You want my art with yours? I know, but it's just like, even if though it's for fun, it's like, it's, I don't know what the word is. It just feels nice. I know some people jury people. Oh yeah, I know that's true. I definitely don't. I'm not, that's not my game. But I don't know. I just feel like, I just feel very afraid, you know? I feel afraid that my art is not able to stand up to like other people's stuff. I don't know. I'm not trying to sound like super self-deprecating or anything. I just feel like, I don't know. Tora, your stuff is so good. I don't know what you're saying. I can't have a birthday if I was never birthed. What does that mean? How do you like suddenly birth? I don't know if that works. I think that only works in like Umbrella Academy or something. I don't make the rules here. Okay, I just create them. Actually, I make the rules here. I'm actually the one who makes the rules here. Get it right? I'm trying to do the thing where you basically mostly render just the focal point of like the face and then just half-ass the rest of it. That's just what I said. I create the rules. I, Miao, create the rules. Holy, that's very bright, actually. What the f- Okay. let's see here. Did I fuck it up? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! No. Where did I make a hole? Where did I fuck it up? Okay. Okay. I can't wait for my frog drawing. Yeah, you might be waiting a while. Might be waiting a little while. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, I think to make this glow a little bit more, I'll... Do you doubt my dedication? No, I'm not doubting anything. I'm just letting you know that you might be waiting a while. That's all. Also, because I woke up late, and because we have guests over because of the holidays and stuff, I'm having like coffee every fucking day. And that means I have coffee, I have Vietnamese coffee, and it's like 7 p.m. almost. Is that normal? Is that healthy? Surely this won't fuck me over in the long run, right, guys? Surely this won't do anything for my sleep. Coffee doesn't normally impact me all that much, but the issue is I think Viet coffee does. So this is gonna be very, very funny. In 3 to 5 years, you'll be back to normal. I normally don't drink that much coffee. One thing I really was annoyed about going back to grad school, or going back to school in general, has been like, it's kind of made me a little bit of a coffee drinker again, and I don't like that all that much. I'm more of a tea person, so getting back into coffee is like, god damn it. It sucks. I don't want to have to rely on this to be alive, like a living human, but unfortunately I have to. I've only had coffee once and it really messed me up. Yeah, I think some people don't respond well, especially because to like the caffeine, but I don't do too bad, I think, on coffee in particular. Like, I can drink energy drinks just fine. Oh, I wonder. Actually, you want to know something really, really horrendous? Oh, okay, it's not that. But do you want to know something kind of like awful that might ruin coffee for everybody forever? Did you know that the FDA allows a certain amount of ground up bugs in ground coffee as compared to whole beans? That means that if you are allergic to shellfish and you have a bad reaction to coffee, it might be that you're not allergic to coffee. It might be that you're reacting to the cockroaches ground up in your coffee. So think about that in the future. More protein? Protein's a word. But yeah, some people are actually allergic to the cockroach in it, so... yeah, fun fact. Which is super, super nice to hear, you know? So actually, as a result of thinking about that, because I'm actually very, very allergic to shellfish, and I haven't had a reaction to coffee, but again, it like really depends. It's like this much is allowed, but I am like, don't want to take the risk. So I actually bought a coffee grinder for when I do have coffee. I'm like, all right, I will suck up the initial like $70 so I don't die in the future. But yeah, food for thought. And by food, I mean cockroaches. So I don't know if that'll make you want ground coffee, like store-bought ground coffee, or make you not want it. But either way, there's your information of the day. I actually feel like I need to lighten the ears. I think my ears are too dark in this. And then I'll do this. It's like when my parents would put spinach in my sister's food when she was little and she could never tell, but she hated spinach and insisted she could tell. Wait, that's a classic. Did you know? Two things. Two funny things about that as well, or like kind of adjacent to that, is that adults always insist that vegetables don't taste bad, right? And kids do. But the thing is, the palate of a child, like the taste buds of a child are very different than that of an adult. Like, go figure, right? But the thing that's funnier to me is that one thing that has always been memed in like popular culture, like pop culture, is that Brussels sprouts taste disgusting. But did you know that over the past like 15 years-ish, they've been genetically modifying Brussels sprouts to taste better? So in addition to your palate getting more mature, Brussels sprouts actually taste better than they used to when you were younger. So that's a nice little fun fact for you. So if you haven't had Brussels sprouts in the past 3 or 4 years, might be a time to give it a go once again. I don't think I ever was like a super big like vegetable hater as a kid. I just don't like a few particular vegetables. They should do that with olives to make them taste better. I think some people like olives the way they are though, no? I don't know. I don't have a strong opinion about olives. They're lying. Yeah, I don't have a strong opinion about them. I definitely don't go out of my way to get them. But I like black olives, but not the green ones. Wait, there's different kinds of olives? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Wait, there's different kinds of olives? Huh. I guess that makes sense. I just don't like whole olives. Like, I don't think I could eat like a whole olive. Like, it has to be cut. I think too, I'm a big texture person. So I have reservations about certain textures of food. Like, for example, on New Year's, I was with a bunch of family, and we actually they actually brought like fresh durian. And I don't know if y'all know about what durian is, but if you don't know, durian is like a fruit native to Southeast Asia, I believe. And they're these big spiky fruit. And there's two kinds, actually. There's two kinds. There's one that smells like literal cat shit, and then one that smells kind of sweet. But both are very, very strong smells, like very strong. So the good one, in my opinion, is like obviously the one that doesn't smell like cat shit. Because like typically speaking, that's like the cheaper kind is the cat shit one. But I don't think durian tastes bad. I don't mind the taste of durian. I don't even mind the smell of durian. As someone with a really, really, really strong sense of smell, I don't like the texture of durian. That's the part that I actually do not like. It's just the texture. It's just... I don't know how to describe it other than like very tender, fleshy goop. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but it's just not... I'm not happy with the texture. It's actually a mood down. I don't know how else to describe it. I just don't like the texture of it. And it makes me sad, because then everyone's like, haha, Miao, what kind of Southeast Asian are you? You don't like durian? Shman. I'm like, no, I don't mind durian. I literally lived in Thailand during durian season and had to eat so much durian because just like my cousin has a cafe, like owns a cafe, and so they were like trying to put durian on their menu, like durian desserts, like ice creams and brick toast and bingsu and stuff like that. And so I actually had quite a lot of durian, and I don't mind it. But again, I just don't like the texture. So durian ice cream, totally okay. Durian brick toast, also okay. Durian ice cream, I will eat the ice cream, but not the actual durian. But I had a piece of durian at the party, and people were just surprised I didn't want more, because they were like, oh, so you like it? And I'm like, yeah, but I don't like the texture. And just like so many people in my family just don't understand having problems with textures of food. I don't think I've ever had issues with food texture, TBH. Only smell and taste bother me. No, I think texture is one of like the biggest things for me. And it's the same thing with like not just eating, but like anything, any kind of texture. Like if I'm sleeping at someone's house, right? If I have to like sleep on a couch, I can sleep basically anywhere. But if my skin is touching something and the couch has like a lot of pilling or is like a little scratchy, I can't sleep. It bothers the shit out of me. I cannot do like certain textures, and it, honest to God, probably is the tism. I'm gonna be so honest. But yeah, food textures and textures in general, huge preferences. And so durian is one of those no-go textures. I can't do it. It's too much for me. Ugh. I think that's probably also why I don't mind, I think that's probably why I don't really mind a lot of vegetables either. Also, okay, this is gonna sound like really fucking stupid if I say this, but it's just it's just true. I am really lazy, like so incredibly lazy. I don't enjoy chewing, or I should more specifically say, chewing is an active effort for me. I can't like multitask and eat something. So like I know a lot of people will watch TV while they eat something, or they'll watch a show. I can't do that. I've noticed that when I do that, I just stop chewing. Even if there's food in my mouth actively and I get engrossed in whatever it is, I will just stop chewing. And then I guess it's just up to the saliva to do the saliva thing where you just like, it attempts to break down the food in your mouth at the beginning of your digestive system, but it can't really because it's just saliva. Yeah, so that extends to I don't chew gum. I don't like gum. I don't like chewing gum because it's just so much effort, and it's an active effort for me. further, that makes it so that I'm also not the biggest fan of what's it called? Oh my god. Like boba. Like actual boba, like tapioca pearls, not really my thing. See, okay, I actually hate Soylent. We were sponsored by Soylent, as in when I was in esports, we were sponsored by Soylent, so I had some. I actually disliked Soylent. I actually hate the taste of, actually more so the texture of most protein drinks. Like, Jake had some Huel at some point, and I tried drinking it, and I really could not get over the texture. I can't handle the texture of like 99% of protein, like protein drinks and protein shakes. But I don't think I should say I hate chewing. I just don't like, how do I say this? It's basically I don't like chewing, but like not in the way that's like, yes, I just want to drink all my food. You know, I just can't handle when I have to exert a lot of effort in order to eat something. Maybe that's why I'm like really into drinks in general. Like, I love water. I love water. But like I drink a shit ton of like fruit tea and water and you know, drinkity drinks, but like it's not a, oh yeah, it's not like a, I can't chew, or if I refuse to chew. It's just not it, guys. I don't know. Is that weird? I think I'm the only person that I know that has like, this is an active like thought, I guess. Like, oh, chewing is a lot of effort that I'm not really into. Nusi's Uma stamp rally is due today, just a heads up. Oh yeah, that's what I'm working on next. I wanted to make sure I finished this too. Honestly, I couldn't find the deadline, so I also forgot. It was pinned? You know, what's really funny is that Nusi told me in person, invited me to the stamp rally, and then forgot to add me. She forgot to add me to the actual rally. And so, it was very funny to be added late and have to finish the artwork in one day. And by funny, I mean very stressful. But I did it. I did finish it. So now I just need to do the stamp. All right, thoughts. I guess it would be like this kind of cropping, essentially. Do you think I'm cute? Do you think I'm cute? I want to do this for the Valentine's. I don't know what kind of, I could be your little meow meow. I'll be your little meow meow. I don't know what kind of paper I want to get this in. Like I want to get nicer paper, but also like I don't want to spend too much money. I don't know how many to print either. It's a disaster. But I'll put out a interest, or like a, what's it called? A form or something, or to gather payments and shit. Why am I brain breaking? 11 by 14 canvas board. Alright. Well, I do usually upload the high res to the server, to the subscriber server, but this is 11 by 17 in terms of dimensions. This is an 11 by 17 canvas. And it's like pretty high res. Like I'm pretty zoomed in, and it's pretty high fidelity, I think. Like I can see pixels about like here-ish. So if you really, really wanted to put me on a canvas board, you can do that yourself. I ain't shipping that shit. I will not be shipping that. But if you want to do that, I will give you the I will give you the file for that. Alright, Oakley doke. I'll do it while chewing food, so just so you can flex on me, is that why? You just want to flex, huh? You just want to flex that you can do that. Long time no see, how you been? I've been good, busy but good. I'm finally on break for a little while because of school, but soon I will be back and sad. Okay, is there a template, by the way, Tora, for the Uma rally? I think that she said that it's not. It's just a stamp. You just draw it on a ticket. Huh? Oh, ticket shape. Oh, okay. How do I draw tickets? How do I draw a ticket? Okay. Okay, yeah, can I use yours as like a reference point? I don't know how I want to do it, because mine is literally Seiun Sky and Nishino Flower. It's literally a ship. I don't even remember their ship name because it's in Japanese, I think. What is what is their ship name? Let me see. Surely I posted it somewhere. In which I can't read Japanese. Oh, Furaunsu. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would not have remembered that. Never would have remembered that in any way, shape, or form. Oh yeah, that's true, I'll just download it. Okay. Oh my god, I gotta show everybody Tora's art. Oh my god. Look how cute. It's Togai Teo. Cute! Cute! Look at her! My baby! My baby! Drawn by my princess! Alright, I will remove this. What's this layer? Is there anything on this layer? Oh, there's nothing on this layer. Empty layer? I don't know how I want to do this. I guess I have to pull up the art. Hold on. I had to pull up what the fuck they look like. I drew their casual outfits, I think. I don't even know where I saved it. Me and my stupid files. Where I don't know where anything in anywhere is. How did other people draw theirs? Man, oh man. How do I do this? What do I want to do? I literally, I have no fucking idea. Huh. Okay, let me pull up the art and then y'all can help me figure out how to do this, because hell knows I don't know. Why am I getting Windows noises? That's always so scary. This is the artwork. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. What do I do for a ticket for this? I don't know. How do I draw two people? Trace the artwork but make it really small? What if I just do this? I did it! Yay! You can do chibi heads touching cheeks similar or similar, maybe do the recessive. Oh, I thought about that too. I also thought about just like, cause there's two of them. So one of my thoughts was maybe like, here, let me see. Saiyan Sky's like a greenish color, so it'll be like, oh, that is, you can't see that for shit. And then like Nishino flower. And then just their ears, just the tops of their heads. But I also wondered if it would be better if it was like the opposite, like they were like this. Would it be better if they were next to each other or like opposite each other? Or even like how do I rotate this? Like this? I don't know which way to do it. I think opposite so you fill up more space. Should I do it like vertical or horizontal? Which makes more sense? Hey. I think all the tickets might be horizontal facing, so the other way. Huh? Okay. Like this. Okay. Create selection folder. Okay. Okay. How does Seiun Sky's head look like? I wonder if I should just like... Is this stupid? Do they have similar ears? Probably not. Maybe... let's just do this for now to make the heads the same size. Wait, hold on. Is this like enough? Maybe. Okay, let's just do it like this. Okay. Seiun Sky. Oh, I should do a this way to make sure that the ears are symmetrical. Let's see here. Is this like too half-assed? Is this too like is this too low effort? I hope not. I hope this is okay. It's cute? Okay. I will trust you. You did yours in 30 minutes? Speed. You're so speed. Mine took 30 minutes and 1 second. That's also speed. That's like the second fastest world record. Tora has world record right now though. You might need to catch up. I can't get any time loss. I've been trying for days. No! Not the you're stuck. Not the can't reduce your time more. Okay. Ba-ba-da-da. Flip. Nishino flower. Aw, her hair is so cute. She's got little tiny ears. Her ears are so small. I didn't know. I didn't know she had such small ears. They're so cute and little! I love that, like, Haru and Nishino flower. Honestly, I love the Ubas that have ears that kind of look more like other animals. I think they're so funny. Like, Xenorob Roy, why the fuck does she have rabbit ears? Did that horse IRL have crazy long ears? And like, why is Haru's ears... Actually, okay, I do know why Haru's ears look like cat. It's because of the whole Hello Kitty thing, which is really, really cute. But like, it's also so funny. Okay, and then no. Okay, this. Bum, 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 bum. She's so cute. I love Umas. Umas are so precious. We were actually showing my cousin, Uma Musume. It was very funny because he's like he calls himself a reformed weeb. So he hasn't really engaged with like weeb content in a very, very long time. And so we were showing him Uma, and you know, they're in uniforms during their career, right? Or like when you're training them, and he was like, are they all high school students? And we were like, no, this one is actually old as fuck. And we pull up Marusetsuki. We're like, she's old. And he's like, oh. We're just like, yeah, this one's old. This is an old horse. That's the meme, is that she's fucking ancient. It's like, oh, okay. Any reasons? Like, no, she's just old. She's just like that. Okay. Okay. Oh shit, I didn't, where is, okay. Welp. Let us, okay, wait. Do I have a Seiyun Sky? I'ma just borrow you for your colors. Wait, why is it like this? Sorry, hold on. I only need this part. Sorry, bro. Okay. Ah, shit. Maybe I'll reline the ticket. Just to match the same line style that I've been doing. Oh, that is way too thick. What the? I'm really bad at telling. Oh my god, why am I so awful at this? Okay. Oh, oh, I didn't put this in the middle at all. At all. Hold on. Okay, I think that might be centered. I don't know. Close enough! Oh, idea. Oh, I already deleted it. No! I'm not smart. I'm lacking intelligence. Just do one corner and copy paste to the other corners. You're so smart. This is why you're the intelligent one. Like, this is why I ask you for help for everything. You're so smart. How did you do that? How did you get brain cells? Like, where did you get those from? It's because I suffer from no symmetry tool. Oh, do you use Psy? Is that why? Does Psy not have symmetry? Ah, I see. That's crazy. Side still doesn't have symmetry tool in 2025? Really? Why? Maybe it does, maybe I'm stupid. I mean, I've seen like live 2D artists complain about it before. Basically like, oh, Psy doesn't really have this. This is why it's not really the best option for doing models, because it it lacks a symmetry tool. Hold on, I need to hide Seiyun's guy. Wait, hold on. Think donking. How do I approach this? Sai is by one guy who updates pretty slowly. I've learned to adapt, but it's tedious compared to Clip. That makes sense. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I mean, Clip Studio is a much larger company. So, not entirely surprised by that one. Oh, wait, idea. Okay, I think that's correct. Oh, wait. Oops. Like this. This. Is this in the middle? I literally... One thing I don't... Oh, actually, I can do this. I was like, I don't like that I cannot see where the middle is, but I can. I'm just dumb. Hey guys, what's up? What is this number? 900 divided by 450-ish. This is like almost the center. Oh, fuck me. Like that? Oh god. Oh balls. How do I delete this fucking mask? How do I delete the mask? Okay, there we go. 900. Okay, I think this is good. And then and then this, and then mask. Yippee! Okay. I think that's good. Okay. Okay. Seiyun Sky, return to me. Okay, now I think this should be fine. Hi.
Boo.
Hi.
Hi.
1 second. Sorry, we're trying to figure out dinner. Are you taking drawing requests? I've been looking along search for someone who can draw a turtle with a small top hat. I'm not taking requests, at least not today. But maybe in the future. I haven't done like a request stream in a very long time, but it's not something I find myself having all that much time to do, if I'm honest. Not because I'm like a hater or anything, but just because it takes a lot of time. I'll continue my search. Good luck on your search. I just realized that I forgot this part of the ear. Good luck on your search to find top hat turtle. Oh yeah, Miao. Could I commission an emote from you? Wanted to ask before you get busy with school again, trying to collect emotes from. Yeah. Just let me know. Just let me know. We can just do direct. You don't have to do it the regen because it's just easier. Regen will eat my money. Yeah. Just remind me, or just let me know what you want, and then I'll just try to do it on my free time. That's so cute. What the heck? I want to do that too. I'm so slow with emotes. I should just commission my friends. I'm too slow with emotes. I'm too slow. I have so many things I want to do, not enough time. No! I think I should ask friends that don't even draw just to like make me an emote, because I think it would be cute to just have like really silly emotes from people. You know? I feel like that'd be a good time. Like I'll ask Jake for an emote. Okay, and then what if I change the color of this line art to be like teal? Actually, I think it's a little more green. What if I do like a light green? Is that stupid? Nope, that is kind of dumb. Maybe like this? Ooh, I have an idea. Okay, wait. Seiyun Sky. Why do I just put a space? And then Nishino Flower. Okay. Okay. Wait, I need a reference for Nishino Flower. Nishino Flower. She's so cute and small. Have y'all seen the side-by-side comparison of Nishino Flower to Hishi Akebono? That shit is so funny. This is so funny with the just having them like this. Okay. white. So cute. They're just, it's just little ears. See, this is why I love Uma Musume, guys. I just can't get over how cute they are. I don't even think I'm doing anything insano. I'm not even drawing like crazy Uma or anything. I just think the Umas are so fucking cute that I'm exploding. Uma by default is just so adorable. How do they do it? How did they make such peak? Ah! Actually, wait, I should go lighter. And then this is like slightly darker. And then this is like this. And then this I will change to a cute little pink. And then I want to do... Oh my god. A vacuum is being run. Holy. I'm so sorry. If y'all can hear that. I'm sure you can. Vacuum noises. Okay. Wait, what if I... Can I do a 3-point? Wait, oh, can I... I want to add another point. Oh, yay, okay. What's up? I feel like this is better if I put like a blue between it. And then maybe same thing with this. Wait, but what if I like... Hold on. Oops. No, I don't want to do this. How do I... Did people put like admit 1 and stuff like that on theirs? I think I saw people do that. Teo ticket is so cute. I want to do like... Let me see. How do I want to do this? Do I want to just write like ticket? I don't know what to write on it. Admit to that's true. That'd be cute. Okay, honestly, you're so smart. You're so smart. Hold on. I want to do like a oops. Like what if I invert. Oh wait, actually. Invert, and then if I and then this, and then this, and make it lighter. Oh. Okay, and then how do I make this? Oh. I think I do it like this. Yeah, okay. I do the little clouds. Do those look like clouds enough? I'm gonna be so real. I fucking suck at drawing clouds. Okay, cool. Clouds enough. Enough cloud. Okay, okay, let me see. What font? I literally have the Uma Musume font on my computer, by the way, from like from me trying to make something for my display. I'm actually really excited because I'm redoing all of my charm boards, and I actually decided to send it on doing themed boards. So I have like general boards, and then I have Uma board. So my Uma board is like actually Uma Musume themed, and I think it's really cute. Honestly, the Uma Musume font kind of fucking works. What if I just do it anyway? Is that how you spell admit? That looks like a fake word. I hate English. I hate English. English does not look like a word. Like English words, fake. All of them fake. Fake. All of them literally fake. Huh. What color do I want this? Maybe I just stick with the blue? Can I not? Oh. I have to... I feel like black is so harsh. Maybe like a gray? Maybe like a pink? I don't like any of these. I don't like this. I don't know. Oh, what if I do it like this? Hold on. Idea. I like this idea, but I feel like it's not. I feel like it needs to be legible more. I guess I could technically, like, do a repeat like this. Is that too crowded? I feel like this is too crowded. Alternatively, I could do like a... Oh, wait, what? Eh? Oh, what the fuck? I thought this would... That's not how I want this! That's not what I expected it to do. Okay, well... Oh god, this is too hard. Hold on. What the fucking shit? Fuck, what the fuck? Ah! Okay, wait. Okay, and then if I do it like this, and then like this, and then why can't I grab this? Would this work? Is this stupid? I'm having a crisis.
Admit to. I vacuum
It, I can hear it.
Oh.
Almost. I just need to finish this, literally. Wait. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna... Should I just leave it? I feel like I should just leave it. I feel like I should just leave it as is. I feel like it's good enough. Also, I love that this file name is called Tokai Tora. That's hilarious. Alright, well anyway. Fuck it. I guess we're... my microphone. Hold on. I guess we're done. Because I also need to go eat and stuff. So... Good lord. All my freaking technology... Oh, I guess I could just like center it. Put it like back to back. Okay, wait. You're so right, bestie. Like this? Or maybe like a little more space. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I think I'll do it like this then. Okay, file. Save as. Furanusu. Furan. How do I spell that? Fura. Su. Miao. Uma ticket stamp. Okay. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and find somebody to raid because I desperately need to be done. Oh wait. Save duplicate clip. Let's just save this like this first. And then fucking merge this shit. Oh wait, save as PNG. Probably easier. Okay, yippee! Let's go find somebody to raid. Let's go ahead and raid. Oh my god, who's on? We'll go ahead and raid Miles. Miles is streaming Donkey Kong 64, so we'll go ahead and raid Miles. Say hi to Miles for me, but I gotta go, so thank you so much for hanging out with me today, everybody, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, or wherever you are. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow, but we'll see. Okay, bye!